Hey gang, let's do a quick video here. It's from my buddy Blake. Him and his wife and his son like my pawn shop videos. He's looking at getting a 3-belt snowblower and was wanting to know what to look for in the snowblowers when purchasing. So I'm going to go through some things that are pretty important. I'll start right here. This is the main pulley that goes on to your drive shaft. You want to make sure that the bearings are not bad in this and that it spins freely. I've got it locked in right now so that things aren't going to spin. You want to make sure that this spins freely. You want to check your bearings and make sure you don't have a lot of slop in your bearings. On the back side, or excuse me, on the front side, which is probably going to be hard to see here, but we'll try, is your wear edge. Just the forward leading edge right here. You want to check that, make sure it hasn't worn completely through from it being too low. You want to check your shoes, and your shoes are right there. You want to check those shoes, make sure those shoes aren't worn down real bad. And there are three different types of drive of chute drives on these. One is the belt driven, another is a cable driven, another is a rope driven. You just want to make sure everything's copacetic with it and that it wants to turn the chute without many issues. And then besides this being a very important part, because the bearings are difficult to change in this, another thing that you want to watch for that is also very important is this tensioner spring right here that goes into this tube. You need to make sure that that compresses, that is free in there, free to move up and down and hold the tension on this belt, because when you're raising and lowering and engaging and disengaging and doing everything that you need to do to get the snowblower to operate, if this is froze, this will slip at certain points. You don't want that belt to slip at all. So make sure that this will compress down. Best way to do that is just grab both sides of the belt and just squeeze. And when you squeeze, you should see that spring compress a little bit. It goes up into this tube. And then there's another one on the back side, or the front side, depending on how you're looking at it. Another one here. You need to make sure that they both compress. And then also in here you have your bearings. You want to make sure that these pulleys don't do a lot of rocking and wobbling. Other than that, your chain is down in here. You just want to spin your auger and make sure that the chain is spinning freely. You've got bushings in here that can wear out and cause a little bit of wear and cause a bunch of chain slap. So give everything a good spin over, a good once over, and just make sure that I'm like wedged in here. And just make sure that all those things are operating the way that they should. It's a really complex system, but I love the mechanics of it. It's like steampunk. And obviously, since that's the type of blower I have, I am partial to them. They do not blow the snow as far as the single stage blowers do, but when these are dialed in right, and the manuals are available on the Facebook Allis Chalmers page and also on Simple Tractors, when these are dialed in right, those belts will not slip and you're going to chuck the snow. I've gone through, these are your snow cutters, I've gone through snow that tall with this, and depending on your speed of your tractor, you can bog it down. It's also very important to make sure you disengage. You take this lever and you push that lever back, and you push that lever back, disengage it, and shut your tractor off before clearing a snow clog. I've heard too many horror stories of this lever getting bumped while they're trying to clear the snow. It kicks on and just destroys hands, wrists, and arms. So be very, very cautious with that. So that's it. I'm headed out to the shop. I'm in the garage right now with all of the wayward children. Yeehaw. And I'm on my 4th Band-Aid with that, with me getting pinched by those neodymium magnets. Anyway, that's it. The old landlord says see ya. Trader says see ya. I'm out.